Set up my Roll20 tab. There we go.
Did I?
Oh no, I mean in my streaming software.
I thought I had set up my Roll20. Guess I did not. Oh, I did. I'm looking at your map on it. That was silly. Here I can roll
Okay,
my dice.
let's double check.
I can. Boy, did I just
Discord.
waste a crit.
Eh. Alright. La he, tuya la papaya. Well, if nothing else, I have cool music to listen to. BT buff. I am live, by the way. Alright, now I
was
never...
looking at Bonnie.
You're looking at Vonnie?
Yeah, I am looking at Bonnie right now. I just changed from Stormy. She would have made a pretty good... She would have made a pretty decent rogue.
Yeah, I think we talked about that once before, how Vonnie would have made a good rogue.
Yeah. And then dexterity, acrobatics, she's got a +7. Athletics, she's got a +7. Medicine, perception +4. Persuasion is +7. And she has advantage on rolls for acrobatics and athletics.
Well, that is
+4.
cool.
Yeah, she would have made a pretty good rogue. Not that I want to go back and be one now. She's too far into this. I don't want to start at level 1 again. That would suck. Can you imagine that now? And the mob looks at Bonnie and kills her.
That wouldn't happen. We wouldn't let it. I can't figure out what texture to use for something that's supposed to be up in the sky.
Talking to the wrong person. I do not know.
I mean, I guess that kind of looks like... I mean, the snow kind of looks like maybe it's cloud cover?
Are you making a map in Encarta?
Yeah, just really quick, because I forgot to make... It's probably not gonna matter for this session, just because I don't see you guys getting all the way through today, but, I haven't made the boss chamber, basically. You know, I've had 4 weeks since our last session, and I haven't made the boss chamber, so go figure. I hope people start to get online since we're supposed to start in 12 minutes.
I thought we started at 6. That's why I was in here.
Well, I wanted to start at 9:15, but nobody was ever getting on by 9:15, so I said we'll start at 9:30 because I know it takes Sven a
Huh.
while to get home and it takes Tommy a while to get home.
Hey,
And
somebody.
there's Tommy. What's up, buddy?
Welcome, Tommy.
Hey, hey Sylph, hey Yelaniums. Just relaxing after a day work today.
Yeah, that looked like a hot mess of a day when you posted about it.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. After I just got back from enjoying my lovely day upstate, this is what I come back to.
Mm.
That's the way it always is when you get back from taking the day off.
Oh, what can you do?
Cry. Eat the
Been there,
rich.
been there, done that.
You've eaten the rich? I am jealous, sir.
Eating
Me
the rich,
too.
no, no, I wouldn't do that. Too high in calories, not worth it.
Dude, it's like bacon. It's always worth it.
Yeah, but it's bacon.
What difference if it's bacon made of rich people or bacon made of pigs?
Pigs, I respect pigs more than rich people.
Fair. Valid.
Here you go.
Yes. That. Wash it out. Darken it a little. Up the contrast? Yeah, that'll work. That works. That was the roll 20 noise. Okay, Stormy is...
I'm gonna waste all my good rolls.
Yeah, you may not want to do that. Alright, I'm just gonna kill this tab for now, and we will go here. Are you guys all looking at the scribble map now?
I'm looking at a blank page.
Okay, it should hopefully adjust soon.
All right, I'm just logging into Roll20. Give me a sec.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason, Roll20 has been letting Lil see the tabs as I work on them, rather than just the one that I have the player's flag on. I don't know why.
There we go. I'm back to scribble map.
Yay, scribble map!
We never got to the end of that. We never went through that grate at the end of the hallway.
No, you guys set up camp just outside of it.
Ah, okay. Near the skeleton that looks like it was chased and killed there, huh?
Eh. This isn't gonna be...
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hey,
Hey, Ken.
Oh, hey, Kent.
Hey, Ken.
You doing all right?
I'm alive.
Excuse me. Oh, I'm pretty.
Understandable.
Alright, how... Alright, so what we'll do is we'll have... I'm stealing... So Timmy is using my Incarnate account to make maps for her campaign, and she made these custom stamps with her crystals. I am totally stealing them.
Why reinvent the wheel when you can steal it?
heartily concurs.
Wait, hold on, I'm in the wrong map.
Fire.
Hey, Ron.
Hello, Mr. Ronald.
How's it going?
It is going. Water. Air. Now to shrink-a-dink. The dinky-dinks. Zoop. Zoop. What size is this one? 53. We'll just set that to 53. And then it gets driggity dragged to right here. 1, 2,
So we
3,
better be
4,
glad Bonnie's not around. That cake
2,
would be gone
3,
already.
4.
Oh no, he would have fight you for it.
What did I say? 53? 53. Let's resize them and then replace
He
them.
will definitely fight you over that last piece of cake.
Even though it got smashed.
Even though it got Hey, food is food!
I was gonna say
Cake
Bonnie
is
wouldn't
cake.
care.
1.
Did someone say
Cake.
cake?
Don't!
Hi, Junie.
I'm too sober for that bullshit. I'm sorry, Ron.
I don't get the reference.
Me either.
Well, in Deuce Bigelow, Mel Gigolo, it's did someone say steak?
Mm.
So who we still waiting on?
Sven and Timmy.
Gotcha.
Demi said she's not coming. Demi is still not coming tonight, right?
That's what she told me. She's like, didn't you see what I put in chat? I'm like, no.
Yeah, she said that Trixie got bored and left again. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. She's out with her friends. They had class and then went and ate dinner, and I don't know what the hell they're doing now.
That looks off center somehow.
So we're just waiting for Timmy and Seth.
Amazing.
Yeah, Timmy and Sven.
Sven probably slept through his alarm.
As he is
Hold
wont
on.
to do.
He says he's on. It says he's online.
You just asked the little kid what their father's name is, and you're expecting not to get an answer of "Daddy."
It's not that. Jesus, it's not that funny.
It was that funny. Says the person who never had kids.
Oh, that is true. You talking to real me or are you talking to Lobu?
Yes.
Both of you. Because that is
Well, you're not-
exactly what a kid would say.
Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
Oh, that's why it looks off center.
Um,
Because it is. Oh, god damn it. I just want. Juniper, not right now, sweet pea. Ugh.
Jaeger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's.
Evidently, they're both signed on.
There we go. I think that fixes it. Feed to screen. Save as clone. I'll just DM them. It still looks off.
I forgot.
You forgot? Really?
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I felt my pulse skip.
Doesn't sound fine.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everybody's cool. You didn't just scare the shit out of me.
No, I'm so sorry. I just like I was like this whole week coming up to it. I was like, yeah, D&D, and then today I just completely forgot. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
You're good. You're good.
Hello, Timmy.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, be good.
Had a long trip?
I mean, yeah. But I'm good.
How'd you go up there? Did you go by train?
No, I flew.
Caw-caw.
What?
Sorry.
Cool. Oh, oh, cool.
Excuse me.
Now I feel the urge to make bird noises, but I won't.
Of course, because why not make bird noises?
Yeah. Bird noises are important to the plot of the campaign.
They very much are, thank you. Alright, so is everybody watered, fed, bathroomed?
Peeing right now.
Awesome sauce. Does it feel good?
Well, it's in my pajama pants, so not really.
Anthony.
Jesus.
That doesn't sound like a no.
Honestly.
I actually do need to run to the restroom, but I will be like really fucking quick.
That's fine.
Don't rush.
We're honestly not starting
Not
that much
rushing
later than the
anywhere.
time I posted.
Yeah, I feel really bad. I'm sorry. Like,
No, it's
No,
like
you're good.
it's 9:34, so I had said 9:30.
Actually, if you don't mind, I'm gonna stop by near the store and pick up some milk. I'll just be right back. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Must have went for my Amazon package to be getting here.
What are you waiting on?
I ordered some wireless earbuds.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
What kind?
Oh.
Good question.
Fair.
They were cheap, that's why I got them.
Gotcha.
They are Lentesos.
I have no idea.
Me either.
I'm not one for earbuds. Although they're half the cost of the pink and purple ones they offer.
Yeah,
Jeez.
that's the pink tax.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the D&D Beyond overlay on your stream, Sylv,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like Zardos 105, Mavry 94, Timothy 63, Zelram 99, Davina 224. Like, oh god. Stop
Alright.
taking me to Okran when I type in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, mine does that for Fen too. It's okay.
I know, I love him too, but I need to get to Davina right now.
Lies and slander.
How dare you?
Alright, I am here.
Welcome
clear.
back!
And I am ready to go.
Are we prepared for the recap since it's been, what, 4 weeks since our last session?
Yes,
Pretty much.
please.
Alright, so you guys did some shit, you yeeted some stuff, Zardos took a shit on a divine throne, then Sparta kicked it into some acid. There were 8-legged bugs that shall not be named, and you guys wisely decided to make camp before entering the mysterious door at the end of this little, cavey passage, which Mistral assures you is more than likely the Imperial outpost, but let's face it, it's Mistral, she's bad at directions. It could just be a Coles.
Oh.
The important question is, do they have a sale going right now?
It's Coles, there's always a sale going on. They deliberately mark their shit up so they can have a sale every day.
But I knew that was the answer. Fuck. Hey guys, 20% off of our $650 trillion t-shirts. That audio peak.
Okay. It wasn't that funny, what the fuck?
Silver, could you add that longbow to my inventory since like
Oh,
I can't
yeah,
grab it?
I assumed it would just be on your, item list, but let me do that. Timothy Cornelius Romano. Oh, no, I need my campaigns link. I'm still holding my push to talk. Huh? Are you making bosses that are going to smash my face in and make me cry?
No, I said I'm messing around with witches.
Oh, yeah.
So he got 2 new infusions.
Mm-hmm.
Now has the hat of disguise and the armor of tools.
Ooh.
And then
Inventory.
his war improvement.
Uh-huh.
I decided to choose him. I chose Gunblade Specialist.
Oh, cool. Alright, Longbow of Hidden Truths is now in your inventory. Ron, did you add the new version of Tyrant's Great Axe?
that'd be a no because I don't know how to do that.
All right, I'll double check your sheet real fast and make sure it's in there. Yes,
Thank you very much, Silver.
You're welcome. I should have done this, but I was like, it'll work.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna have to re-add your stuff to your wielding and your attunement and all that happy crap. Ron, just to review, I added the grapple and chain pull thing to the great axe that we talked about. It also only uses one charge. I meant to add another charge to it. I'll do that on the next version of the item.
Okay.
And, Timmy, I apologize. I was going to give you extra lore, but I didn't write it up because I'm lazy.
That's okay.
But eventually, I promise I will give you some of the more or less no plot impact background stuff that Timothy would have experienced while he was trying desperately to sleep but not having dreams.
Yeah. All Gucci.
Alright, so with that said, your short camp, well, your long rest, has passed without event. You wake up in the darkness, and fortunately, there is no presence of eight-legged insects, which, well, they're not insects, are they? Are arachnids?
No.
Okay, eight-legged buggies, which shall not be named. So you guys are nice and happy and safe and well rested. And now you have to decide what you would like to do to proceed.
This is like the grate to a
Yeah,
a fort.
yeah, it's actually a circular door. Imagine being locked inside a bank vault. It's the inside of a bank vault type door looking thing. I am just a stupendously bad artist.
So does it look heavily fortified?
No, it's just shut.
Oh, okay. Boop, boop, boop. Open.
Alright, give me a strength check. Actually, athletics.
Okay.
Jesus.
I think you got it.
What I? Oh shit!
Oh shit, okay, yeah.
Baby. First roll one coming back. I tell you, baby.
Alright, so the door is heavy, but and as you push against it, you actually feel the that it's barred, like the lock has been engaged, but as you push your weight against it, it kind of starts to bow inward, and you hear like a popping noise, and the bars that go into the stone that hold it like locked actually snap, and the door swings inward and crashes loudly against the wall on the inside.
Oh well, I didn't mean to do that. I just meant to open it, but I guess we're in.
Well, it's certainly open.
Alright, so
So,
looking inside the door, you'd be coming in here. You see yourself in a kind of dimly lit, dirt-floored stone room. There is some green slime, it looks like, from probably something that came in at one point and got smashed, spattered on the floor. There is no one alive currently in this room, but there's all kinds of interesting little artifacts and working papers, scraps of, or shards of glass, bones, books, just stuff scattered everywhere. It's like a mad scientist's kind of like laboratory.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's strange.
So Mary is gonna walk out and start walking around, inspecting the place. Are we truly in Imperial Stronghold? This place looks to be some sort of something you find within some sort of like a witch doctor's place or something. It looks so disgusting.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Empire turned to dark magics. We've seen it already.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yes, you can.
Grazie.
Are you doing it on anything in particular?
There you go.
Not really, just to like get a sense in the room.
Okay.
If there's really
19.
All right, so with a 19, you do sense strong magics emanating from this skull here. These seem to just be like potion bottles, nothing magical about that. Um Across the room, like kind of faintly, you can feel some sort of weighty presence in the shadows. And then you do sense sort of like in, you hear a distant high-pitched hum that seems to be layered in with different tones on like the same rhythm.
Hmm.
And the rhythm that they're pulsing in seems almost like a heartbeat.
Interesting.
What were you saying, Tommy?
if there's a corpse on this table,
Yeah,
may I
there is.
inspect it?
Okay. Give me investigation. Nice. Okay, so the corpse is human. It has been dissected, so there are actually bits and pieces on the table to the side. There are some organs in like shallow metal bowls down by the feet. Um, if you, as you turn the head, you notice on kind of like the back and side of the neck, a mark that is typically given to Imperial infantrymen to designate their regiment. So it's clearly some kind of Imperial soldier that they've apparently been taking apart. And roll insight for me.
Okay. I'm scared and intrigued at the same time.
I sense a Frankenstein's monster coming on.
Okay, so you sense that there are pieces missing, like stuff's been harvested from it. Um, and as you think back, there are kind of hazy memories from when you were much younger, and you had just moved to the northern part of Casriel with the Lightning Company. And they're just out of your reach, but the parts that are missing somehow seem familiar to you. Like it's something you've seen before a long time ago.
Okay. So taking a step back after Mary expecting a body, she says aloud to herself. The, m- the markings on these necks, I've seen it before. These are these are the Imperial's own soldiers. Why are they dissecting their own men? And where have I seen this before?
I mean, it's
No, but
easy supplies.
I don't know, but I'm not really getting a good vibe from this place. Not that I really think it needs to be said, but we really should tread carefully while we're in here. It just feels very ominous, magically speaking. I don't particularly think we're quote unquote alone necessarily, but it's very hard to pinpoint. So just, be careful, everyone.
On hearing Timothy say that, Davina is going to smack the butt of her spear on the ground and cast Detect Evil and Good.
That gives you Celeste. Okay.
He kind of flinches a bit as you, boom your fucking spear on the floor.
Well, it's dirt, so it wouldn't make too much of a loud noise.
He's a very skitty kitty.
Oh,
Hmm.
poor baby. Alright, so it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, so all you're really gonna get is what's here in this room. You sense kind of a fusion of celestial and like aberration coming from the far side of the room, sort of over towards here and just past the spiral staircase. Beyond that, the only other sort of thing you sense would be, I guess, fiendish coming from the skull here on the table.
Oh, fiends. Why does it have to be fiends? Is the celestial aberration coming from like this head?
Yeah, from there and just kind of that sort of area of the room.
Okay. Can Davina roll like history or something to try to see what this head might be?
Um, do 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 do. Yeah, go for it.
17.
All right, so as you look at it, you recognize the form of the carving as being, it's very old. It's reminiscent of actually the sort of statuary that would have been outside um a grand temple or palace to one of the primos a few thousand years ago. Um It's a little worse for the wear and weathered. It's hard to tell what it might have been of, or, if it was a hero or if it was supposed to be some representation of one of the higher gods. But it carries like that lingering feel of primal power, and you kind of give me insight.
Oh no.
No.
Ah shit.
Oh no.
All right, so it reminds you of some, like, sorry. It sort of reminds you of defensive golems that were used in wars long fought, but it's hard to tell just from what you see if that's actually what it was, or if it just has been like salvaged from a shattered statue.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ, Ripley.
That's all Davina's gonna do right now. Give other people the opportunity to do stuff.
Was Ripley trying to call me, and that's why my phone is ringing?
What are you doing, Miss Ripley? Huh? What are you doing? You being naughty?
Apparently Ripley's being naughty.
Oh yeah, Ripley just tried calling me.
Answer the phone and say, Joe's Abortion clinic and pizzeria where yesterday's loss is today's sauce.
What?
Fuck up, Anthony.
I
Oh
thought it was
my god.
Joe's abortion clinic. You pick 'em, we stick 'em.
I like city morgue. You stab him, we slap him. How may I help you?
I, I,
You
I
stab
can't.
him.
I cannot be pure with you guys. Jesus.
All right. Zelrum's gonna come over here and take a look. What all this is?
Alrighty.
Oh, also, he's going to spend a key point and put on his visage of astral self.
Mhm.
Basically, because since it is dimly lit, it's gonna allow him to kind of see clearer, and it's also preparing him in case we rock the boat.
Gotcha. All right, so you come over and you examine these coffin-y things. This one here, oddly, it looks like they just dug right under the foundation of the building, and there's an open coffin in the ground with a tightly wrapped body. It actually looks almost exactly like the stamp I used on the map. But just looking at it, you can't tell if that's originally where the coffin was laid or if they've been keeping it buried for some reason and just only like recently uncovered it or haven't covered it from whatever it was they were doing.
So it doesn't look freshly dug up or anything like that.
No, it's not freshly dug up, though it does look like this dirt around it has been moved around a good bit.
Now, just out of curiosity, because I'm a curious Earth Genasi, I have a certain scroll in my bags.
Mm-hmm.
Would it work on this body to bring it back to life?
You would need someone of sufficiently high level to cast the spell.
Am I able to tell what kind of body it is, or maybe could I have Davina look at it?
Yourself just looking at it, all you can really tell is that it's humanoid. It looks like it's about maybe 6'2", 6'3", counting the funerary headdress. The features on the burial mask itself look like they are either elven or maybe like tiefling if a tiefling didn't have horns. But it's really hard to tell. They're just, delicate features.
Interesting. Well, probably don't want to bring that back to life. Could be bad. Alright. That's about all I got for now, but I totally support in cremating these bodies just in case, proper send-off since they're exposed graves.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, but if we were to do so now, we'll be giving away our position to the enemy.
Aren't we underground?
You are in what looks to be a basement, and there is the spiral staircase going up there. But other than that, yeah, you're in underground.
Pretty sure they know we're here already if there are anyone here, considering that vault door fell.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this
Okay.
one's closed.
Yes.
Okay, with Davina's inside of the potential enemy potentially hearing us, she's gonna get her hands ready to her side as she closely grips her revolver. Davina, I do hopefully believe that you're right.
Davina didn't say anything about what she found out. She kept
No, but
quiet about it.
did she say that? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she said that yeah,
About the
yeah,
vault
the
door,
enemy might
you
know
mean?
that we're here.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
no. Yeah, yeah. So Mary's gonna have her hands by her side, near her pistol, and she's gonna advise the group that whatever it is we need to do here, we need to make it quick, and we need to keep on moving.
Um, on this closed casket, am I able to see what kind of symbols are on there or anything?
It's kind of an abstract design, just sort of burned into the wood, but it's weathered and stained, probably from being underground for a while. Like on this stamp, you can see that the wood's rotten in places. It's not in good shape.
All right. At this point, Zelrum's going to kneel and begin a prayer to the Earth Mother as kind of a way to saying he's going to send the bodies back to the Earth Mother, make them ash to be part of the Earth again. In a respectful way, nothing too terrible, just as a sign of respect, just to to finally lay them to rest if they are not at rest.
Okay.
I'm guessing this is a fire pyre that's
Yeah,
fire-
that's just a big bonfire. There are like some metal rods propped up as if they might have been used for branding or cautery or something like that, but otherwise it's just a fire pit.
Where's the smoke going?
Is there smoke?
I don't know, DM.
There's no smoke.
Is there?
I didn't think that far!
Just fucking around.
Zelrum's gonna grab a torch that he has in his pack and pull it out and ignite it, and then he's gonna come back over to here and ignite this body in flames, still making prayers to the Earth Mother.
Okay, flames envelop the corpse. The room is kind of filled with this acrid smell of old burning cloth and just general uckiness.
And then I'll do the same to this one.
Alright, same thing. Smell of old burning wood and uckiness, but nothing particularly interesting happens.
I'm gonna walk over here and be like, "All right, guys, we probably should go."
Lead the way.
I'm all saying that
please.
I just set 2 fires down here, so depending on how fast these spread, we probably want to be in a hurry.
I volunteer to take the lead.
I volunteer to not take the lead because I don't want to get shot by accident. Or set on fire, or hit with an axe, or a stick.
Perhaps me and Zardos should take the lead. We excel in close quarters.
Let's do it.
Zelworm would join that just because he's in close quarters as well.
Alright, so with how narrow the spiral stairs are, you are going to have to go up single file.
All right, I'll take the lead.
Venus, I'm assuming she has to duck down to go up this thing.
It's actually not that shallow, but she is going to have to dip a little bit. She'll probably want to, like, carry her spear, like, level-ish.
Don't poke anyone's eye out. Don't poke anyone's eye out. Don't poke anyone's eye out.
I'm assuming we're coming up from here.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. Well, before we get all the way up to the top here, is there a way I can see if there's anybody up here, or maybe like, I know, I guess.
So, yeah, as you come up, if you peek around, or up over the lip of the staircase, you will, see some people sort of arrayed here. There are riflemen, crouched near what looks to be the entrance to this room. It's sort of like an office library space. Sitting here is a pale woman with brass goggles, and she looks absolutely terrified. Um, and just around the room, it looks like there are Imperial soldiers kind of taking up defensive positions.
Okay. I am going to let me take a look here. Since I'm kind of in the lead here, I'm going to do I want to kind of stealth over towards. So we got a guard right here, and is this lady kind of like trapped within bookshelves?
No, it's kind of a cubicle. It's like an office cubicle with books on top of the walls, and there are shelves underneath. It's kind of like if she were the quartermaster for the outpost or something.
Okay, and she looks scared. You say?
Yeah, she looks fucking terrified.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
For those of you with more acute hearing, so passive perception over like 16 or Timothy, because you've got cat ears.
I'm at 18.
You can
17,
hear
yeah.
the sounds of fighting kind of very muffled from outside, and you hear muffled gunshots.
Okay, so what Zelrim's gonna do is I would like to stealth and try to sneak behind this guy and because he's obviously Imperial, I'm gonna grab him and basically put him in a sleeper hold or try to break his neck without anybody hearing.
Alright, give me a stealth check.
And I do have advantage thanks to my Shadowfell brand tattoo.
Opie day.
So 19.
Alright, so with a 19, you are able to get up behind him without him noticing. Roll your grapple.
Yeah, let me look for it.
It grapples what, just a strength check, right? Versus their athletics or something.
I mean, I'd rather it be athletics. Because I get a +7 in athletics.
Alright, yeah, we'll do your athletics roll versus his acro roll.
27, that is a nat 20.
Okay, yeah, so you come up behind him, you grab him in a sleeper hold, and you gently pull him back behind the curve of the staircase. You feel him kind of thrash, because you're a big rocky beast, and he is suffocated in it.
So I'm gonna bring him back over this way, and I'm gonna look towards the others coming up, like giving them a signal to be quiet. And I want. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's just because that's what I was gonna do, but that's fine. You do it.
So that I'm gonna quickly search its body to see if there's any keys, anything like that, anything that we can use to do this.
So there is a small key ring in his jacket pocket that has 2 brass keys. They don't look big enough to be like for a door. It's more like they're used for a lockbox of some kind. On his person, he has a pair of mundane pistols, so, you know, ball and powder. He's got a spare powder horn, a pouch with like 10 gold in it.
Cool. I'm gonna take the gold. I'm gonna disarm him. Then I'm gonna break his neck.
All right. He is dead. Rest in peace, little soldier. Are you taking the keys?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll let somebody else do stuff because I don't want to be that guy.
Well, I don't know what else to do now.
I'm sorry. I just saw the layout and I'm like, I wonder if I can finally use my shadow brand tattoo.
Davina's not good at stealth. She's just waiting for shit to break out so she can jump over and start subjugating these hoes.
Oh, I want
Um,
actually. Oh, go ahead.
Stormy,
Sorry.
Stormy's on the stairs. She doesn't even know what's going on.
Okay,
For the most part, Timothy's just gonna like crouch down to like keep a low profile and then just sort of, just try to be as quiet as he can.
I have a question for you.
Is
Because of Zelrim's past fighting with the with Imperials and stuff, would he have gained knowledge about, let's say, their religious ties to Krijo and that type of deal?
they don't really have any religious ties. Openly, the Empire is agnostic. Um, its soldiers sometimes have their own private beliefs based on where they come from, but like there's no open worship of Krijo within the Empire.
Okay, so then what I would like to do is, because I'm still in my Visage of Astral Self, I'm going to use the Word of the Spirit. And because I can see this guy within 60 feet, I want him and only him to hear a voice. Then this voice can be just only they can hear it. And I believe, let me see, when you speak, you can direct your words to a creature of your choice that you can see within 60 feet, making it so only that creature can hear you.
Okay.
And basically, I'm going to say it in kind of like a gravelly voice, going saying, "Your end is nigh. Leave now before the power of no, I'm trying to think of what he would. I'm sorry, my brain's not working all the way. He'd basically say, your end is nigh. If you wish to live, leave now before Luzala smites you."
All right. So the guard kind of looked up and around, sort of startled, trying to figure out what the voice is or where it's coming from. And he sort of raises his pistols as if on defense, and uh, turn focuses more on the door, but you can see like his hands getting tight on the butt of the pistols, and he's looking uncertain.
After seeing this, I'm now going to use that same ability, but now it amplifies to 600 feet.
Mhm.
And I'm assuming it's gonna echo in the room, and I just want to let out an evil cackle to try to scare them all.
So as you do that, the woman here in the middle kind of makes a terrified little yelp and sobs. Uh, these guys snap their rifles down as if they're ready to fire on basically whatever comes close to them first. The officers and, well, the pistoliers, I guess, over here, um, look around, and one shouts, "Who goes there? What was that?" And as they shout that, there's a loud pounding on the door, like a big slam, like somebody's trying to breach their way in.
I'm going to reply. It was still using the word of spirit, amplified 600 feet to all directions, and it's going to say, "Your end is nigh. I pound upon your gates."
And from down below on the stairs, there's going to come a muffled voice. What's the holdup? Mary's ass is pretty nice, but I'm getting tired of looking at it.
All of a sudden, Mary starts blushing.
Oh god. So, all right, as You yell that, Zelrum. There's another slam on the door, and you can hear the timbers creak. Timothy, you hear the pulsing, that sort of weird semi-musical heartbeat quicken, and the air kind of grows staticky as if a storm is brewing. You hear something like the rumble of thunder coming from above you. And Stormy, Mistral runs up behind you and taps you on the shoulder and just goes, "This isn't good, this isn't good, this isn't good. There's a big storm coming and it's inside a building and this is going to be bad. We need to get out of here."
Davina also appears very afraid the first time you guys are seeing that kind of thing.
Okay. Well, personally, I think we should have charged into the room and killed these guys, but okay, we didn't.
Not too late
Stormy's gonna take Mistral's hand and lead her back over to the exit here.
That's not going to be any help. We've got to go up and out. The captain's out there.
Okay.
We've got to warn her.
Darn. Okay. Well, we got one way to go. We got to go up then. So she's going to start pushing on Mary's butt, pushing everybody up the stairs.
Mary,
Alright.
okay, Stormy. As soon as you do that, Mary lets out a quick little yelp as you start pushing on her butt and
groping her
just start to
derriere.
All right. At this point, then Zelrum's gonna just run and head towards this guy and just bow right in the back of the head.
All right. I guess, yeah, roll initiative.
Here we go.
You just couldn't help
fuck.
yourself, could you?
No, I couldn't.
I was talking to Stormy.
Oh,
What's that now? I couldn't do what?
You couldn't help yourself, couldn't you?
Well, I got someone telling me that something really bad is about to happen where I am and I need to get moving up. And you're in the way.
Can Davina do something before we enter initiative after seeing Zelrum run forward and punch this guy?
Sure.
Can she just jump up and into this area so she's not blocking the stairs?
Yeah, sure.
Can she pick Timmy up on the way?
DM, can Davina pick Timothy up on the way?
Is Timothy willing to be scooped up and yeeted with?
I mean, even if he wasn't, he's really light and small. You just pick him up by his scruff, he'll be fine.
Timothy's just sweep me off my feet, mommy.
He would not, but sure.
Well then Davina will situate Timothy between herself and the bookshelf so that he's not exposed on this side or this side, because there are gunmen on either side, and if she's gonna be in cover, why would you put the bard out to be shot?
Thank you.
Why not?
For protecting the tiny baby boy.
There are many reasons why not.
Please do not hit Timothy.
All right, so down below, Stormy is pushing on Mary and yelling, "Go up, go up, go up. We got to get out of here. We got to get out of here now."
Yeah, I'm going, but just please, quick grab me down there.
Alrighty, top of the order, Zelrum, you are attacking the mans with the rifles.
Yeah, with my first attack.
Alright.
Wow. That lady rolled a 20.
That is a nat 20. That is a crit.
Nice.
Oof.
Okay, roll damage.
It's double damage, right?
Yeah.
We'll just call it 24 at that point. I'm also going to increase it with my power strike thing I have. Let me look it up.
Jesus.
Empowered arms, yeah. So I get an extra 1d8 of damage. Would that be 2d8 since it's a crit?
Just roll it and then double it.
We also still need people added to initiative.
Oh, who am I missing?
Timothy, Stormy,
Mary.
Mary.
I'm also not on there.
I've got Timothy at a 20.
you
It
Not
showed.
in the turn order.
Yeah, not in the turn order. In the turn order, you've got the lady here as 20.
Yeah, I've also
And
got
you've got-
Timothy as a 20.
Yeah,
I
they're not
only
showing up on
see
ours.
Lady, Mistral, and Davina on the turn
Yep.
order.
It's
Okay,
only
that's
3 I
weird.
see.
Yeah, I just showed silver. Also, I rolled, so that would have been 24 plus a 34 in that first hit. 34 damage.
Alright. So he staggers forward and yells. His friends pivot to aim their weapons at you. Make your next attack.
That's another. Holy shit! That's another fucking crit.
Alright,
Got him.
how badly do you want to ruin his body?
I'm basically just want to hit his head so hard it makes his fucking skull shatter and his brain implode.
Okay, so tonight is graphic night. Opa. He is a dead rifleman.
Alright. Then I'm still gonna finish my movement up to this one and use my bonus action for Flurry of Blows.
Okay,
Okay, that's 12 on the first one.
doesn't hit.
18.
Hits.
And that'd be 8 damage to him.
Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
Timothy?
Alright. Timothy is going to, just hum very quietly and then boop Davina on the nose and give her bardic inspiration. And then he's going to cast a Blade Ward on himself. And then that's all he's doing right now.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix the turn order still.
All good.
Yeah, I added Mary. I've got to add Stormy.
Is anyone else scared by the storm and banging on the door? Because I am.
Yep.
What do you have to be scared of?
A lot of things.
It's okay. I booped your snoot and now you have bardic inspiration.
I think that Timothy had to jump up to do that, to be honest.
He
All
used his new bow.
All I know is I broke one soldier's neck and just made another one's brain implode.
Alright, are you guys all seeing each other now on the turn order?
Yes.
I see him.
Yes.
Hey, Zardo 7 gang. Gang.
Heaven gang.
Alright, so, you see this sobbing woman kind of reach down and she grabs a crystal ball off of her desk. She smashes it on the ground in this kind of glittering barrier. It's got a really geometric shape to it, like imagine a geodesic dome or a force bubble or something like that. It's got a very techie sort of look to it, and it just kind of surrounds the open space of her desk, and it ripples. This rifleman is going to turn and fire at Zelrum. He misses. His shot ricochets off of the stone lip of the staircase, it rebounds, and you see the woman's barrier flash as the bullet slams into it, and it like turns into slag on impact.
Yo.
This one is gonna turn and take another shot at Zelrum. Doesn't hit. This one, Zelrum's like the only target they have line of sight on, so.
Like the missiles. Deflect the
Uh,
missiles.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it just hits.
Alright. That's 8 damage. So this guy over here is going to raise his pistols, take 2 shots at Zardos. I'm assuming that a 12 doesn't hit.
Nope.
How about a 15?
That does.
Alright. 3 damage. And he is going to take 3 steps. Well, he's going to actually step over here, kind of out of line of sight to reload his pistols.
Bullet just lodges in Zardos's peck, and he's like, "Ow!"
And then he does the Dwayne Johnson peck pop of love, and the bullet just pops out.
No, I
It
see him doing
fires
the.
back.
He does the Peter Griffin thing where he goes, ah, ah.
Ah.
I really shouldn't have made you guys roll initiative. You're basically facing stormtroopers. 2 more.
Those are the bad ones, right?
Two more shots coming at Zardos. First one misses. Second one is a 17 that hits.
Yeah.
If they were clone troopers, we'd, at least have a challenge.
He did a whole 6 damage! Yay!
Wow.
You guys basically have a clone trooper already. Not to brag.
And this guy is actually going to run up the stairs and through a doorway. And that is the end of the bad guy's turn. Mary, you're up.
Alright. Alright, so... Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay,
Excuse me.
Okay, I want to take care of this guy right here. So I'm gonna move up close, say right here, and then take my shot with my revolver.
Okay. We'll say that there's enough space on the shelf there that you're kind of able to get him between the shelves.
Okay, let's see how many speeds is that. Move the speed of 30, keep that in. Yeah, no biggie. Alright, so I move here, and I'm going to take a shot at him.
Okay, roll your attack.
Right, and I'm attacking with my revolver.
Alright, and roll with advantage because he's trying to reload right now, so he's not paying attention so much.
Alright.
Gotta pay attention when you reload, brother.
Alright, is that 2 attacks or 1 attack that you double clicked?
Is my attack to hit that I double click?
Okay. Either way, it hits. Roll your damage.
Nice.
Alright,
Lucky
so your bullet bites in, he screams, the pistol he is reloading drops out of his hand.
Alright. And then... No, not yet. I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay.
Roll a hit or just roll the damage?
Roll to hit.
F.
I'm going with the 27.
Alright. And for damage?
All right, so he looks up and he's kind of like whimpering at you, and as you bring up your other pistol and shoot, you ping him right in the head, and him's dead.
I'm sorry,
Gotti.
but you left me with no choice. She flips her pistol and blows the smoke from her barrel.
All right, is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I just attacked twice. From
All
my
right,
action.
so no, I made a fart noise with my mouth. All right, so Mistral is gonna do. Her movement should be able to get her up the staircase and around Stormy. She is going to cast Chill Touch on this one over here. So alright, it's a ranged spell attack. That does not hit. And she is going to cuss and pass turn. Stormy, you're up.
Okay. Wow. This is not a good room for a battle, is it? Yeah. $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, and she's done. Whoever's next to go.
Alright, Ron.
I'll attack this guy here.
Okay.
Uh, First roll's a 10.
Doesn't hit.
All right, it's next person's turn. I rolled another 10.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, Davina.
I'm not just gonna kill everything in this room. That's boring. Bina is going to thank Timothy and run past, go past Elram. Can she fit in this space here? Like between gunmen?
She's very large, so we'll say it's difficult terrain, and make an acro check for me.
Nah, fuck that. She's just gonna go through him, and by that I mean she's gonna break his face. Hold on. Action. Let's have fun with this one. Let's just punch him.
Okay.
23. Is
It's
that hit? Okay. So that's just 10 base bludgeoning damage.
alright, so you punch him and his head snaps back, and he kind of rocks on his feet.
Oh my god. Valkyrie withstood a punch from a Valkyrie. Alright. Bo. Oh, that's 20 20 damage.
Oh, okay, how do you want to ruin his body?
She's just gonna run past and like backhand him, and his neck's just gonna like his head's just gonna turn completely around.
That
Uh,
works.
And she's gonna run up to this door and just try to hold it closed against whatever the fuck is trying to get in.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Okay. So as you put your hand to the door, you hear another impact, and you feel the wood splinter and crack. As we come around to the top of the order, there's a sort of faint hissing noise, and there's a large explosion, like sticks of dynamite have just gone off. Zelrum, Davina, roll dex saves, or acro saves, I guess. Yeah, dex saves.
Saves.
Sorry.
Is it a magical effect?
It is not. It's literally sticks of dynamite.
All right, 17.
Is it magical sticks of dynamite?
No, it's gunpowder sticks of dynamite.
Ah. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
It's fine. She has 224 health.
Okay, so Zelrum, you keep your feet, but you are knocked back into Timothy. Timothy, make a an acro check for me, please, or an acro throw for me.
Actually,
Oh,
give me a second.
I think you have evasion at that monk level, right?
I think so. Yeah, I'm also looking at a couple other things.
I got a 22.
Cat-like reflexes.
Get him.
Yeah, I think I do have
But I
evasion.
didn't get him is the thing. I dodged him.
oh! By the way, you're within 30 feet of me, Timmy. So you get a +5 on your saving throw, as do you, Zerum.
Oh fuck yeah, paladin.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah.
Hell
So
yes.
then, Zelrum, you just stand your ground. Timothy, you don't have to save against sliding earth genasi.
Well, he's fine either way.
Sven, make a con save for me.
I have advantage on those no matter what.
You're
Alright,
also within
so-
30 feet, so you get a +5.
Oh, well, I nat one, so let's hope the next one's
All
better.
right.
No, it's with advantage. All right, so 18 plus 5, that's 23.
Damn it. Damn it. Okay, so you're blasted back against this force barrier that's surrounding the woman in the middle, and you can feel heat building in your armor, and a sort of like you smell burning hair because like your hair is sizzling. This really intense heat just starts to build up behind you. Imagine like a heat metal being cast on your armor.
Oh, do I have heat metal put on my armor right now?
Yes.
Alright, let me look at the specs for heat metal. I guess we have Naked Divina fighting on her next turn.
Oh no.
Oh,
But yeah, Stormy won't mind at all.
it's time
Mary
for
will.
Timothy to do his next turn with his eyes fucking closed.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's only 2d8 fire damage.
And Timothy's nose bleeding.
Yeah, but it's also disadvantage on attack rolls.
So if she gets naked, Stormy has to roll disadvantage on her attacks because she's going to be distracted by the naked beauty.
The entire room is just blinded by the voluptuousness.
Zalrum's just gonna be like, "Well, you pull back."
Alright, well, it's not her turn yet. She's just, I don't know, barbecuing right now.
All right, and in the smoking ruins of the doorway is a familiar face. It is Captain Shrike, flanked by some of her crewmen. Alright, Zelrum, your turn.
Okay, those are good
Thought
guys,
it
right?
was.
Yes,
Yes,
those are the
we
pirates
like
from the
her.
ship.
Okay,
We
good.
like her.
I'm just making sure. I gotta make sure whose neck I'm breaking.
I had my suspicions about something far worse.
All right. Well, Zelrum's gonna go over here. Obviously noticing Davina having some heat issues with this barrier, and I'm gonna just beat up this dude.
Alright, roll to attack.
21.
Oh shit, what did I just do? Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I'm gonna use my empowered attack as well. So 9 plus a D8. So 15 on the first hit.
Alright.
Second hit. 28. It's not a nat 20, but it's damn close.
You hit.
So that is actually I gotta add the +5 to that. I forgot to do that. Well, that's fine for the last one, but this one is gonna be 11.
So that was 18 and 11?
That would have been yes.
Did I just hear the Kim Possible ringtone?
Yes.
Yes, you did. That is my text message ringtone.
Beep beep beep.
So
What's
yeah,
the sitch?
Alright,
Right.
he crumples.
cool. I'm gonna finish my movement, go to this, use a bonus action for flurry of blows.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, that's fine. 17 hit.
Just hits.
That's 11,
Okay.
and we'll do it again. 12.
Does not hit.
Okay, and that's it for me.
Alright, Mr. Timothy.
Hello. Alright, he's gonna move over here to just sort of peek around the corner at the guy Zardos was trying to get at. And he's gonna use his sick new bow and just draw it and see if he got it.
Just
Wow,
see what
you
happened.
fucking whore. This was sliding on 19, but I got a 7.
Oof.
Oof.
I cry.
Alright, that does not hit.
No, it doesn't. I think that's all I can do. Yeah, I don't really have any bonus actions. Or actually, I will give Zardos Bardic Inspiration as well. And then I'll end my turn.
Alright, so, as we come around to the bad guys, she's still cowering inside her bubble. This guy drops his weapons and holds up both hands and, just shouts, I yield, I yield. Please don't kill me. This one is going to take a swing at Zardos with the butt of his rifle and miss. And just because the captain and her crew are going to kind of step in, and Captain Shrike is going to reach forward and pull Davina away from the barrier.
Strong woman. Jeez.
She's stronger than she looks.
Is Davina still under the effects of heat metal?
The heat metal is, I mean, your armor's hot, but it will cool off within a couple seconds. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you've got like 20 seconds before Davina's up, so you'll be fine.
Darn.
All right, Mary.
Don't be gross.
Did you say don't be gross?
Yes. Don't
All right.
be over-sexualizing comments, please.
Alright, well, hearing the surrender of this soldier over here, Mary is gonna approach her from behind and she's gonna aim her pistol at the back of his head. Down.
At the
down
back
on
of
your
the
knees.
guy who's surrendering?
Yes, but she's
Okay.
not gonna fire. Okay, but she's not gonna fire. She's at gunpoint. She make sorry. She tells him about the man. You've laid down your weapons. Good. Now down on your knees. Do not try anything fun, or I will shoot.
He gets down on his knees.
All right. Once that's done, I'm just gonna, if possible, I'm just gonna spend the rest of my turn, hold, basically holding this guy hostage for information. And with that, she's gonna turn to Zardos and tells them don't kill him. I suggest we let the captain handle him. Maybe we can get some information out of him.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
All right. Spotting the captain, Mistral is going to in the wrong layer. Shit. Mistral is going to levitate and kind of float over the staircase and land over here and just be like, "Hi. Um. So glad you're here, but I think we woke something up." To which the captain is going to reply, "No shit," and it will be Stormy's turn.
Um, I'm just gonna, I guess, join him over here. Join the party. She's done. Whoever's next up.
All right, Zardos, you're up.
Just takes out his cock. Guy's on his knees.
I don't need it. Am I able to make it up to this person here?
Yeah, you should be good.
I'll try and attack that person right there, I guess.
All right, roll your hit.
Wow, I actually rolled a 20 plus 9.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
How do you want to ruin his day?
I don't know, just kill him.
Okay.
If I-
He. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
If I can, then.
Oh yeah, no, you crit. He's gonna be dead. He didn't have too many HP left after what happened to him the last time. Alright, so that is gonna be the end of combat at the moment. And this person is still holed up inside their shimmering barrier, looking scared. You've got a prisoner, and that one guy got away up the stairs into the other part of the of the keep.
Okay.
He ran out while I was still on the stairs, so Stormy doesn't know he's in there.
Is everyone okay?
A little
Uh,
burnt, but fine.
Mary's gonna yell out. I'm all right, and we got ourselves a soldier right here. He's surrendered.
Zelrum's gonna turn back and remind everybody, tell everybody that a couple more ran up the stairs over here, and Zelrum's going to follow after.
The captain is going to order her one of her men to stay back here and keep an eye on the quartermaster and the prisoner. and she's going to wave for Mistral to follow, and the other guy. As she walks by, Mistral is just going to be like, she's just going to whisper to Davina, are you okay? That looked kind of nasty.
I've endured far worse. You don't need to worry about me.
She is going to press her hand against the kind of twisted, the warped metal of, and still warm, of Davina's armor, and just cool it with a bit of a cold bit of air. Not enough to crack the metal, fortunately.
Oh, it feels better. Thank you.
Sure. So, I don't know what we're going into, Captain. You might want to, think before you act, maybe? Which the captain cannot hear, because the captain is, she thinks she's immortal.
So, has 10 minutes passed since the beginning of this combat? I know each turn is 6 seconds.
10 minutes has not passed. It's barely been, 5.
Okay, does Detect Evil and Good detect anything in here?
In here, no.
Okay, just wanted to check. How much longer time do I have on that?
We'll call it 4 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
All right. So the rest of the crew is gonna keep an eye on the prisoner that I've captured.
Yeah, this sailor is gonna watch over the prisoners.
Do I catch up with these guys that are up here?
You
Mer-
did catch up with those guys, as you come up. Damn it, I'm in the wrong layer again. Some other soldiers have kind of come down. I'm not gonna make you guys roll initiative again, just because that last bit took a little longer than I wanted it to. So just let me know who you're attacking and give me 2 damage rolls, basically.
I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna go in there with still because I still have my visage up and use my very loud booming voice to tell them to lay down their arms. They're outnumbered. As I point behind me, then slam my fists together. Should I roll intimidation?
Sure.
Okay, I think I get advantage on intimidation.
I think while you have your visage up, you do?
Yeah. Doesn't matter. That's a 26.
Okay, yeah, I had this whole elaborate spiel I was gonna go through, but no, they definitely are afraid of you and intimidated, and you see the riflemen kind of hold their hands out to the side and set their rifles down on the ground. This guy drops his pistols and unbuckles his saber. Same thing for these guys, and the commander-looking guy over here, very reluctantly, sets his side sword down on the ground and steps away from it. You have no idea what you're getting into, boy.
Oh, do you know how many times people have told me that? Alright. And I'm gonna turn and be like, got some more prisoners up here. Zaram's gonna go up to this one and said, alright, how about you inform me what I've just got myself into?
You're playing with divine powers here. You have no idea what these experiments have yielded.
I'm just gonna do like a quick punch to the gut, not anything to try to kill, just enough to punch his gut and be like, "All right, enough with the babble. Tell me what's going on."
He makes an oof and doubles over. The high priests have lost their mind. They've summoned something horrible. The
Anyone else
storm.
have-
They can't control the storm. And as he says that, there's a rumble of thunder and the sound of a very close crack of lightning, and like the hairs on your arms start to stand up from the static.
With that, Davina's gonna run out of. Is it like just a straight exit, like here?
Yeah,
to the
that goes
outside?
right out into their courtyard.
Oh, okay. Actually, no. She's got an AC of 27. Nobody gives a fuck. She's gonna run out and look to the skies. What is happening?
All right, so overhead you see this roiling maelstrom of dark clouds with lightning slashing through it in blue and white and green and violet. It's like a bunch of different colors. And the wind has picked up and it sounds like the keening of a widow who's, basically the only survivor of some kind of grand battle. Think like Fall of Troy level shit. And as you look up, you see kind of a pulsating light coming from the top of this weather tower, and rain starts to fall in curtains from the clouds, and as it touches the ground, it sort of starts to sizzle, and where it pools, it's in these oily, kind of prismatic puddles.
These fucking gods with their fucking juices and shit.
Who says it's a god?
They did. Is
You think
They
way
said
too
it was
highly
something
of
unholy.
you think way too highly of a mid-ranked Imperial officer.
okay. What did you say, Lo?
They just said it was unholy. They didn't say it was a god.
Oh, yeah.
They're divine.
Is there a roll I can make to try to discern if this is recognizable? Or...
Well, you're
Burning
detecting
you because you're standing in it?
it is
Also-
actually not burning Davina. Where it touches her skin, it just kind of rolls off like oil off a fucking duck's back, or water off a duck's
Oh,
back.
nice.
I'm mixing metaphors. It seems to have no effect whatsoever on Davina or her armor or anything. The few soldiers caught out in the open aren't so lucky. Where it hits them, it seems to like immediately start eating through their skin like acid. Your detect evil and good is giving you like a heavy mix of fiendish and aberration with a lot of elemental. Like, you can feel a storm elemental kind of presence, but it's very tainted.
Fiend and aberration is the worst fucking combo. Oh god. Have I seen anything like this before?
You have not. This is entirely new fuckery to you in your several thousand years of existence.
I learn something new every day.
Ubo?
Ubo, you learn something new every day. All right, so Tower. All right, she's gonna run back in, um, and relay all of this information to them, accentuating, do not let yourself get struck by the lightning. It will burn your skin and you will die painfully.
Yeah, duly noted. Painful death, not something I want to do.
Zelrum's going to look at these guards and tell them to have their hands up and walk down the stairs in a single file line.
They
Uh,
will.
um,
I'm sorry.
no, don't worry about it. I need to step away for a second, to take my dog out, but I will be
Let's
back.
actually take a quick 5 because I have to take a leak. So we'll meet back here at 11:05 my time, whatever the heck else, plus 5 your time.
Got it. Got
Got it.
it.
Good.
And that means I can run a 1.5 minute ad on the stream.
This stream is brought to you sponsored by Ray's Shadow Legends.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I've been here.
Welcome back.
Ken had to run out real fast because our milk is chunky. So he's gonna be I'm gonna be cardboard cutting Zelrum for a bit, which is why I took some rolls from him just in case some things he said he wanted to do get triggered.
Ooh, chunky milk is definitely no good.
Yeah, especially when you want to make pudding. So we've got Tommy, Timmy, Lil, me. Sven's still out with his dog?
Yeah, I think so. I have also taken this time to order food because now I can finally order Taco Bell.
Hell yeah! I also had Taco Bell tonight.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I had Sophie's Cuban cuisine.
That
I don't
sounds
know
yummy.
what the fuck that is, but yeah, good for you.
Also, I am so fucking glad Davina didn't decide to just try to leap up to the top of the tower or something crazy, because I have not made the boss platform yet.
Please.
The what? The what?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, you may not live to see it, so...
Oh!
The what?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, I'm just trying to do a TPK here.
Okay. At least if Mary is gonna die again for real, she could at least know who's the bastard that shot her.
She already knows who shot her. And Imperial Enforcer, they're all the same. There's no... Like, even psychologically, they're 2 steps removed from a hive mind.
Oh. Yeah, you got a point.
There's a larger conspiracy afoot, but specifically the person who shot her is just a literally faceless enforcer.
Yeah, the identity is a needle in a haystack. Is what you're trying to say.
No, it's not a needle in a haystack. There's no identity to have. They're interchangeable.
Oh. Oh.
In other words, the person that shot her was working on the orders of someone else whose identity Mary has gotten hints about, but has not yet
Fully figured out.
fully figured out.
Right. Sorry for being so slow.
You're not slow.
It was Davina.
Yes, it was
Davina
Davina.
all along.
Davina is actually pulling the strings of the plot to usurp the Empire and take control of the world.
I see. Well, if that's the case, tell me how many bullets does it take to kill an Amazonian?
Assuming you can make the check to get through her AC.
Her AC is 27, dude. I don't even think I can roll that high. I would have to roll a 19 or a 20 to hit her. Probably about the same for you.
Yeah, definitely the same for me.
So the chances of hurting her are about nil and none.
Well, ain't that just peachy?
So I picked up Investiture of the Wind for Mistral when I leveled her up, and I am so looking forward to using this.
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Thanks. Sorry about that. There's
I-
like a fox about, so I want to like walk with my dog and be careful, because I will kill this fox with my bare hands if it attacks my dog.
Foxy,
Aw.
foxy. I like foxes. They're cute. They're also
Uh,
assholes.
Yeah, we saw him sunning on the rock in my backyard. That we have like this huge rock that's like on the bank of the stream in there, and he was just like sunning in the back there, just chilling. I was like, "Yo, bro, let me pack a bowl," but he left. So.
Stoner fox.
What's up, Hammy? But yeah.
All right. Ken ran to the store. Ron, are you here?
I've been here.
Oh, you're so quiet.
I'm always muted. I never got anything to say.
You're so Zardos is just like this strong silent type who out of nowhere destroys humanity.
When there's a blue moon.
All right, so picking back up, Zelrum was marching the newer prisoners down to the main area. And the captain was intent on heading upstairs. So I'm going to move the prisoners down here and kind of put them all in a happy little square where they can sit and think about their life choices. By this point, the barrier around the chick in the middle has started to fizzle out. Whatever she activated has kind of more or less run out of power. So she's back to cowering in her little cubicle. And the captain's going to order this other pirate to stand watch with his buddy as they head upstairs. Anybody coming with, or people staying down with the prisoners?
No, I'm coming with.
Yeah, I'll go
I
with.
was thinking about asking her to tell us how to shut this thing off, but somebody else will have to think of it.
Shut what thing off?
Whatever's going on upstairs.
Oh.
I'm going to join with whatever is the commotion is outside, and I'm going to leave the prisoners up to the captain.
Are there 2 sets of stairs that go up?
There are 2 sets of stairs that go up. One goes up on one side, the other goes up on the other.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up on this side.
And
Oh,
they
wait,
are wide enough for you to go up 2 abreast. What were you saying, Tommy?
No, sorry. I was gonna ask. One more specifically to the captain. Once Mary meets up with her. We still have this person to deal with.
She's just a clerk or something. Oh god, how did I do her voice? I think I was trying to go for
Irish?
no, that oh darling, she's just a clerk or something. I don't quite know, but she ain't gonna know nothing. That type never do.
I see. Well then, Captain. I say, we're going to need the prisoners alive for the moment. There's some information that I need to know. Well, that we all need to know about. Well, what's going on right now, and more specifically, what's the hell is going up upstairs.
They're alive, but I can't guarantee they stay that way if they try anything. And with
Agreed.
that, she draws her weapons and heads up the stairs. Mistral is going to go with the captain. Zelrum is also going to go with the captain. Timothy, Davina, are you guys coming? Zardos, are you coming?
I could. What are we doing with all the prisoners down here? Are they just
Right now, the
scattered down
prisoners
here,
are being watched over by these 2 guys from the pirate crew.
Are they just being watched, or are they going to be questioned?
For now, they're just being watched. They're not actively being questioned. They're under guard, and these guys have pistol and sword. And there are also going to be some reinforcements from the ship coming up soon, they hope.
Okay. Well, if you motion him over, then yeah, he'll follow along.
Excuse me.
Now I feel like I want to stay behind because even though we have these two from the crew, it's just those two versus how many prisoners we've captured so far. They could be easily like outmatched.
It's up to you.
Captain's still there too, isn't he? They.
No, the captain's heading upstairs. She's a little bloodthirsty sometimes.
Yeah, Stormy is well on her way upstairs. Give her a few more minutes, she'll be able to tell you what's up at the top.
Yeah. Change of plans. I'm gonna stay here and keep an eye on the prisoners. And at least until the reinforcements arrive, then I'm gonna head upstairs.
All right. Well, they've currently got 2 riflemen from the ship that have come in. They're looking a little battered from the rain outside, but it looks like they were able to get some kind of cover quickly after it started.
Alright.
So now there are 4 decently armed pirates down there. But if you would like to stay, you may stay. I just need to know if I'm good to flip the map or if you guys have anything else you want to do down here.
Did I miss any part where people examined this crystal?
Nobody examines anything in that room.
Alright, well, I would like to examine the crystal.
Alright, roll inspection?
Investigation, you mean?
Investigation, yeah, I'm sorry.
She's not really good at investigation.
Can I give her advantage?
Yeah, sure. Or, if you want to do something else like Arcana on it or History or whatever.
I'll do history, but so history with advantage, but I already rolled once for investigation. Should I just have one other roll, or do I just roll history?
Yeah, just do another 2 rolls for the history check. With the investigation, it's a very large red crystal. Doesn't seem to have any imperfections that you can tell. Like, the gem craft on this is chef's kiss.
Where's Elena when you need her?
Huh?
I said, where's Elena when you need her?
I know, right?
So 20, but because I am big dumb and didn't add the bardic inspiration to when I got blown up by dynamite, I'm going to add the bardic inspiration to that. What's the die for it, Timmy?
I think it's a 1d10.
Whoa! Okay. Give me 30, baby! Oh, 23.
Yeah,
Okay, so with a 23, you recognize it as a big, very well-cut red crystal. The type of crystal, it's not a gemstone. You can tell that it's more of the sort that's like an arcane crystallization type crystal. Beyond that, there's really not much history to tell about it. You know that there are things that it could definitely be used for that are big and scary and explosive if it were, set and used properly. But in its raw state, it's more or less inert. Mostly because of how well it's been carved.
Could I roll an Arcana check on it regardless?
Sure, go for it.
Can Davina help with that?
Yeah, if she'd like.
Yeah.
nat 20, baby.
Oh
25.
shit.
Hell yeah.
Do
All
you need
right.
it, Andy?
So, Timothy, as you investigate the crystal, you hear a loud but gentle sort of melody that almost seems to drown out that pulsing that you've been hearing in the background. Um, there's an intensity to it, but it's non-threatening. Um, I guess think of something like a really hot summer's day sort of feel. You pick up on like an elemental fire type energy radiating from it. Um, you oddly don't get any sort of weird uh, time lapse visions from it, aside from you do see flashes of the gemsmith who carved it. It's a little old gnomish man with, you know, little pince nez on his nose and barely any hair left. His hands are kind of gnarled from arthritis, but still somehow he's able to do really, really good work.
Okay. His ears kind of like twitch a little bit as he listens to the melody. And if Davina's paying attention, she can see that he's like kind of tapping his finger to like the rhythm as he listens. And then he starts to hum and harmonize with the melody that's coming from the crystal.
Roll performance
Yeah.
for me.
Oh shit. Nat 20 this one too. Do it, coward.
17.
Oh.
All right. So with a 17, are you going to pick it up as you do that?
Yes.
All right. So you're holding it kind of in both hands because it's pretty big, and as you get closer and closer to falling in sync with it, it gets warm and sort of starts to pulsate with this bright red glow from within. And it actually rises up out of your hand and slowly starts to rotate. And you can see what looks like sort of flames licking around the point of it.
Ooh.
This makes me feel unsafe, but then again, everything does.
You don't get any sort of threatening feel from it, Timothy. It, if anything, it feels kind of happy to be acknowledged.
Aww. He's gonna smile at that, still humming in harmony with it. As he just sort of basks in the energy and the glow that it's giving off.
Perhaps you should take it with you.
You think? He says with like a smile, like ears perked up.
Well, considering we've subjugated all of the people in here, it is by right our property.
I guess so. It's certainly. I mean, I've never seen anything like this, and I kind of grew up in a magic shop, so this is really fascinating.
Thank you.
There's
Yeah.
further, even more of a reason to take it.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. He's gonna continue humming, and then he's going to put the crystal in his bag of holding.
All right, so it goes into your bag, and as you close the bag around it, the sound that was coming from it dies off completely, and the magic that you felt radiating from it fades.
He's gonna gently pat his bag, and then he's gonna feel content. All right. I guess we continue going then.
Yeah, sounds good to me, I guess. These prisoners warrant interrogating, though. I'm not very helpful with that kind of thing.
Well, I mean, I'm not great at interrogation myself, but I know like a little bit of something that could help if we did want to question them about stuff. Um, you know, to ensure that they tell the truth, you know?
Perhaps you could sing them a song to lift their hearts and open their mouths.
And,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
as you guys are talking about this, there is another loud rumble of thunder and another close crack of lightning.
Yeah.
Davina summons lightning. She's not scared.
Timothy's tail floofs up. His ears just sort of like flop back.
Don't worry, as long as you're inside, you'll be fine. Let's go with the others.
All right, everybody who is up the stairs or has been going up the stairs, figure out where you would like to be. It's been a few minutes. This is floor 1, so throw yourself wherever you would most likely have been going.
Yep.
Shit, Silver. There's so much shit going on here.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. What do you? Shut the fuck your mouth. Oh my god.
Well, if I want
Okay.
While they
to
were all
know-
doing that, Stormy would have already walked through here, up these stairs, up
I'm
these
back,
stairs.
sorry.
She's probably right about here now.
All right. Stormy would have encountered some difficulties if she's trying to get all the way up to floor 4 without them.
Okay, floor 3 then. Jeez.
Alright.
Because floor 1, there is a glowing pattern on the floor that's reminiscent of the chamber, where you guys found the throne that everybody kind of assumed was dedicated to Genjin.
Totally.
There is sort of a spinning turbine here in the middle of what is easily recognizable as some sort of arcane circle that might be used for ritual casting. At the Cardinals, you've got 3 large red orbs that are pulsing in time with that heartbeat that Timothy has been hearing. And this large skull looks very similar to the smaller infernal skull that you found down in the basement chamber. Davina, your evil and good spell has faded, but it's really easy to tell, like, this area is humming with infernal and elemental energy. And as this turbine is spinning, bits of like electric shocks seem to shoot out in turn to each orb, and when the lightning shoots out, you see a sort of flicker in the eye sockets of this skull.
Fucking demons. All right. Who else is on this floor with me?
Right now, Mistral and the captain are here. Mistral had actually grabbed the captain by the shoulder and dragged her back as she was trying to go up the stairs after Stormy because she was a little concerned. If you wanted to just keep going without any heed, Lil, you'd probably make it to floor 3 without running into anybody or any traps. It's just weird shit you're running by that's just humming with energy.
Zelworm went to room 2.
Alright, you're on floor 2.
What's behind door number 2?
Give me a sec, I gotta take my hoodie off.
Wouldn't you like to know, Wither Boy?
It's actually weather, so yes.
Exactly. Why is that it? You silly goober.
Oh shit. How dare you use my own spells against me, Potter?
Sorry,
hell?
it's a pullover, so I had to take my headset off. What did I miss?
Nothing. I'm just
Nothing.
flirting with Anthony.
Timmy, did Mr. Timothy try to run all the way up to floor 4?
Yes.
Okay, so as you came through floor 1, your vision did start to do that swimmy thing. You saw the skull when you looked at it as it would have looked when it had flesh on it. So it's kind of this massive reptilian head with a trio of curved spiked horns. It doesn't look draconic, it's something else entirely. And it's got this winding coil, like a serpentine body that's got glittering blood red scales.
Wow.
And kind of like with the ruined city, you see it kind of go in that full life, wither and die, back and forth sort of thing.
Yeah.
As you cross into room 2, that pulsating grows louder, and the keening noise that Davina heard outside is gonna be like piercing in your ear, especially as you get closer to the staircase that I accidentally deleted because it was clipping with the graphics and I didn't like it.
Yeah. Understandable.
That's valid.
The machinery here, it's think Magitech, like the way the whole thing puts together, it's like each is a different chamber of a massive engine. Moving into room 3, there are actually 2 emaciated air genasi strapped down in these chairs, and they're actually shackled at their ankles and wrists, and there's machinery hooked to them, and lightning kind of crackles along all of the connections, and their eyes are just glowing this bright kind of gray-blue color, sort of like if you've looked closely at Mistral when she's controlling a storm, how she looks. And the colors of their hair and even their skin just ripples and fluctuates wildly. Like, they don't seem at all aware. They're just connected to this machinery like some kind of battery.
The chains here, do they block from going across the room, or are they
No, they tilt up at an angle, and the benches in the middle are suspended from it.
So you could walk under it easily enough?
At Stormy's height, yes. At Davina's height, no.
Okay. Yeah, Stormy's barely 5 feet tall, so we're good. Okay. So she's gonna come over and have a look at the machinery here. And she also is gonna want to check out the 2 genasi here.
Okay, so they're both alive, though looking at them you're not sure how, because they're, like I said, utterly emaciated. Their lips are dry and cracked. Their eyes are blank and just this rippling color. Like, as you get close, they don't seem to notice your approach at all. They're completely out of everything.
Okay. And how about the machinery here? What do I see when I look at it?
So the machinery itself is, there are a lot of pistons, things pumping and whirring, crackles of electricity, strange sounds, blinking lights. Nothing is labeled that you can see, though there are a few rows of buttons and toggles along the front lower panels on these.
Nothing is labeled.
Nothing is labeled. Whoever's been operating this is probably the only person who knows how it works.
Okay.
Renzik would have been great here.
Yes, he would have. But he is not here. Stormy has no technical knowledge whatsoever. Although to her mind, the way to stop it is to do something about the Genasi, either free them or kill them. So she's going to take a coin out. She's going to flip it.
I will kill Stormy.
Like fucking Harvey Dent.
Oh god.
Oh
all right,
god.
so I'm going to roll a d6. Even, I kill them. Odd, I try to find some way to free them. Okay, so we're looking for a way to free them.
Bless.
Yeah, just gonna. I'm not even lying. I was like, yeah, these actions are gonna have some consequences as Zelrum readies his fists.
They turn
Alright,
into like
so-
fucking behemoths.
I want to look at the shackles holding them. What do they look like? Are they normal shackles?
They are, if you remember back to the campsite you guys raided way back at the beginning of the campaign, that sort of weird matte gray metal that Renzik found, it's made out of that kind of metal, and there are kind of runes or symbols engraved on both the wristbands and on the inside of the links of the chains if you look closely. Those are inlaid with a kind of prismatic metal.
All right, so tell me about this cloud over here, or whatever that is.
That is kind of a weird, it looks like a fire, but it's, for lack of a better word, cotton candy colored.
Okay.
You don't smell anything burning, but if you give me a perception check. All right, so if you like squint and kind of look at it out of the corner of your eye, underneath this weird glowy, not quite fire, you do see piles of scrolls and tablets that actually look like they're being consumed by whatever this is. So it's like they're being consumed in a fire, but there's no heat, there's no trace of it being an actual fire.
And how big is that pile?
Be about knee high on Stormy.
Okay. And the last thing I'm gonna look for is, how are these Genasi hooked into the machinery?
So there are like kind of sensors and cables and electrode type looking things that connect around their head, neck, chest, and like around their legs.
Around their legs.
Think
So there
like
are multiple.
yeah, they've got multiple connection points. Have you ever seen like the crazy shit they put you in for a sleep study?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
And those wires run to where?
So they run up along the things that are connecting the that are supporting these suspended benches along the chains and down into the machinery.
Down into the machinery where? Down below us or here?
Over here, it runs into the console.
All right. I'm gonna go over to where where those wires run into the console, and at first I'm gonna try to just pull out the wires.
Okay, give me a strength check. That's a
15.
save. Do you have a...
Oh, sorry. Strength check. Sorry. Let me roll that because it's different. Okay.
Alright, so you grab a fistful of wires and you yank. It takes a little effort, but they come free. As you pull them free, you hear a kind of fractured multi-voice shriek from behind you, coming from this this chair here, and anybody down in the room with Mistral is gonna see her just collapse to her knees, holding her head, and she just like starts fucking howling.
Would Zelrum do the same?
No,
Okay, making sure, because I didn't know if it was a Genasi thing or.
no, it's an air
gonna be an
genasi
air
thing
genasi
specifically.
thing. All right, so I pulled all the wires out of the thing here.
Okay, so the lightning and spell effects surrounding the chair closest to you just fizzle out and die. Zelrum up in this room, you're gonna see the brightness of basically all of the lights in here fade a little bit. It's not quite out and it starts to flicker. The solution in these glass containers starts to bubble as if it's beginning to boil.
Seeing this, Zelrum is going to make a mad dash up to the third floor, the third room. Just because he sees the boiling, he's like, I probably don't want to stay in this room.
Okay, smart plan. While we're at that, Timothy, as you come towards the top of those stairs, you notice water sort of trickling down the stairs like a bathtub or a toilet has overflowed.
Right.
You smell something dank and musty and a little bit moldy, but there's also a bit of a floral scent to it. And you hear a hissing and a wet slapping noise. If you come up all the way up to the stairs, it'll bring you up against this wall. This room is just teeming with life. There are, these gorgeous flowers and a pond with, like, it looks like there's legit a pond in here. The whole floor is covered with at least ankle deep water. No sign of a source for it. It just keeps trickling down the stairs, but never seems to empty out. And there are tiny fish in the water, and you see this sinuous green form kind of rippling through, and you're not sure how it looks like it's swimming through something much deeper, but you can see the stone underneath, and it definitely only looks about ankle deep.
Oh. He's going to cautiously, like, dip the tip of his foot in the water to see if it's, like, safe.
Your foot is now wet.
Cool.
Oh
He's
shit!
Fuck! He's gonna, still very cautiously, sort of tiptoe his way into the water until he gets to, like, around the middle.
The middle of the room?
Yeah, like, there-ish.
Okay, so as you enter the room, you feel something slimy brush up against your ankle. And you see a stirring in the vines and plants over here. Make a dex save.
Okay, cool.
And I'm assuming since Zelrum ran up there, he's gonna see the Genasi.
Yes, he is.
25.
Alright, so two tentacle-looking things, they're like vines, and these are thorns, not suckers, lash out from this cluster of plants, and they try to grab at your wrists, but you dodge and slide away, and they just kind of, you feel the sort of mossy texture of the vines slide over your forearms as you back up. You stumble a little bit over whatever was around your ankles, and you end up standing about 5 feet diagonally back from where you are, so about here.
Okay, so he is now a wet kitty cat, and that's not very pleasant. But he is going to take out his Prince's Lyre,
Mm-hmm.
and he is going to strum a tune on it and sing like a gentle little song as he casts Druidcraft.
Okay,
Uh,
so as you do that, the whole basically the whole demeanor of the room seems to shift. What the water had like this sort of chaotic pattern to it. The fish were just zipping around in it. The fish actually they start to like form a school, and the school just sort of does a cute little circle around you. You hear a familiar sort of humming or singing noise coming from your flower crown.
Ooh.
And the tentacles or vines here go limp and then slide back up into the bushes. You hear a teeny tiny trio of voices go, "This is like home. It's been so long."
Voices are so haunting.
I think they're cute.
They are cute, but it's cute in like a haunting way.
He's going to smile and continue to sing to, the tune, the tone that he's hearing, and he's going to just sort of like get up and like brush his clothes down a little bit, and just sort of like walk around because the flowers feel at home, so he's gonna just sort of like walk them around the room so they can get close to the other flowers around here.
All right.
And everything.
So you do see the flowers as you walk around. They sort of seem to follow you and sway in time with the music. So Timothy has temporarily placated floor number 4 all on his kitty self.
All right.
Back on floor 1, Davina and Zardos. You have a howling in pain Genasi on your hands, and like on floor 2, the lightning and discharge here has faded, and the eyes on the skull have gone dark.
Davina is going to kneel down next to Mistral and check her face and put her big hand on her back. Try to get a read of what the fuck is happening.
Alright, so Mistral's eyes are doing the same kind of thing that the Genasi in the harnesses upstairs are doing. So, like, the color, like, her colors normally just shift and ripple kind of like a normal sort of sea sky. Now it's just frantically shifting color and hue. Her chest is heaving. It's almost like she's having a panic attack, and she seems not quite aware of what's going on around her, and she just won't stop making this fucking howling noise.
Let me check my spells. I have nothing. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Oh wait. Davina is going to bring her spear close to her, and a large mote of light is going to start collecting at the tip of the unicorn horn and just dissipate outwards like a shotgun blast, but of like mist appearing light onto Mistral.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to expend 5 charges and cast Greater Restoration on her.
Nothing happens.
That's 5 fucking charges, bro. Alright.
And Zelrum, as a note, you probably would hear Mistral from where you are.
Would I have any knowledge of this connection between them?
No, probably not. It's weird and it's new and it's some kind of crazy ass freaky shit that they've been working on.
Alright. Alright, let me see something here. I am going to go towards the one here. And what exactly is this air genasi doing? Just like holding its head and screaming, or?
No. So these ones they're comatose. Their eyes are blank and frantically shifting through colors. Their features are just rippling crazily through basically everything they can do. They're emaciated, like concentration camp level emaciated, and just they're insensate completely to the room around them.
Oh, that's a thing.
And behind you is a cotton candy colored fire that gives off no heat.
Alright, let me look at something.
Eat it. Eat it.
Eat it. Alright, I'm gonna turn and look at this fire that gives off no heat. And I'm going to... Does it seem like they're like... It's focused on them? Like, is there any like...
You can give me Arcana or Perception,
I'll do
Insight
Perception.
if you want.
I can do Perception, it's my higher one.
I don't suppose I could assist him from here.
Yeah, you can assist him if you want to tell him what you've seen in there or something like that to help him out.
I would
roll-
definitely tell him what I've seen about the scrolls being consumed as if they're burning, but there's no burning, yada, yada, yada. Everything you told me.
All right, so yeah, as you look down, it's hard to see through it when you're looking directly at it, but if you shift your gaze and kind of watch it out of the corner of your eye, you can see down into it, and you see a pile of books and scrolls and tablets that all look like they're being consumed as if it were a bonfire.
I have astral sight with my visage, so I can see through like magical and non-magical, like... Oh, actually, let me read that. Make sure I'm doing this right. You can see... Oh, it's seen normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical.
Yeah, it's not darkness. It's more like a really, really intense heat waves type thing. Like, you know that really annoying heat waves effect in Amarang?
Yeah.
Or Southern Thanalin? It's that, only tenfold.
Alright, I'm going to step in and try to grab what's in there. To see if I can pull it away.
Make a whiz save, please.
Oh, sweet. I get advantage on whiz saves.
And you get a +5 on all saving throws because you're within 30 feet of me.
Well, there's a 20.
Near Stormy, Davina is like unbeatable.
20.
At least against magic.
Alright, so with a 20, you feel something kind of clawing at your mind, but you're able to sort of erect defenses against it. What do you want to do?
I want to grab what's ever in there and pull it away and pull it out.
So it's a knee-high pile. On Stormy, I guess on you it'll be a little lower than that. But there's a lot of stuff there. You're able to sweep out a couple of stone tablets, and as you go to push out the scrolls and books, they just crumble under your touch. And are the knot fire around you flares like when you throw powder or sawdust or something into a fire.
Okay, so I'm able to knock out 2 stone tablets out of the fire, but the books and scrolls are basically gone.
Yeah, the books and scrolls are consumed, but the 3 stone tablets you're able to kick out. After that initial flare, the weird flames do seem to die. Up on the 4th floor, Timothy, you notice, despite your singing, some of the blue and purple flowers are kind of starting to droop and turn in on themselves.
Oh no.
And you notice the water sort of starting to trickle down the stairs faster.
Oh. Oh no. Yeah, his singing starts to get more and more weary as he looks very concerned. And then he sort of peeks up at his little fey roses and is like, is something wrong? Do you guys sense something?
It's draining away. The the life, the heart, it's draining away.
How can I help? Where's the heart?
We don't know. The heart should be home. The heart doesn't belong here.
Okay. 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 Arcana check in the room.
Okay, go for it.
21. Yeah, 21.
All right, so this room is actually absolutely thrumming with life aspected energy. The last time you felt anything close to this was when you were in the portal pocket dimension that bordered the Feywild, back when you went to Edrin.
Okay.
But you do feel it starting to sort of leach away. Either it's being drawn somewhere or whatever's been concentrated in this area is dissipating.
Is there any, like, sort of, like, direction it pulls him to?
It's hard to tell a direction to where it's going. It really is more like it's just kind of dissipating or going back where it came from, like a fog lifting almost.
Okay. Alright. Timothy is going to try to traverse through, like, this whole pocket of stuff through here to see if he can, like, maybe there's something hidden in there. Like, maybe, like, it shouldn't be there, and it's just invisible because it's, you know, all the shit is overgrown around it. I don't know.
Okay, so these are little tiered rocky shelves. The stone is actually reminiscent of the caves that you just came through, but somehow all of these plants have found purchase in it. As you climb up onto the rocky shelves, the tentacles kind of, or the vines sort of slither towards you half-heartedly, but they droop, kind of like they've just lost the energy to try to attack you. I'll get back with you in a second. Floor 1, Zardos. Seeing what's going on, seeing the power wane to whatever the hell this is, Captain Strike sort of taps you on the forearm with the barrel of her pistol and waves with her other weapon towards the skull. Darling, do you think you could cut that in half for me, please? That nice big axe of yours.
I can sure try.
I do love an orc.
What are you?
Alright, are you going to step into the circle and try to attack it?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you step into it, you feel a vibrating, around you, and this turbine is still spinning, but it's slow, and you're able to, like, make your way over. And it's almost like as you break whatever energy exchange is going between these orbs, the thing just slows and grinds to a stop. The balls here go dim. Stormy and Zelrum, in your room, the machine starts to hum like it's working overtime, and the pistons pound at like 3 times speed. Nobody is in floor 2 right now, but floors 3 and 4, you might hear the sound of exploding gas, or not gas, glass, and like a hissing and popping noise as all of these fluids in the vessels upstairs just combine and explode. Make just give me a damage roll, Ron.
17.
17. All right. How many times do you want to swing at it?
How many times can I?
You get what, 2 attack actions?
Yeah.
All right. So you can swing twice if you want.
8 for the second one.
Alright, so that's 50 damage. You raise your axe, and you slash down. You cleave 1/3 of the skull off, and the bone fragments go everywhere. You smash down on it, and the thing is obliterated. This green light just winks out on the floor, and the turbine completely stops. The air in the room goes absolutely still. Mistral she finally stops howling and just topples back, supine, limply, kind of like a sack of potatoes. Stormy and Zelrum, in your room, the machine is straining. Like, imagine the noise a tea kettle makes when it's going off. You hear that as steam with flickering sparks in it just shoots out of the joints of these pistons. The lightning that's kind of rippling around the chains on the Genasi here, excuse me, crackles and shoots out, and it actually breaks one of the chains that's supporting the seats. They swing down, and both Genasi tumble to the ground, basically limp like corpses. That rips the second set of cords out. All of the machinery in the tower stops, and the lights go dark. So now it's very dimly lit in all of these chambers.
I can still see.
You can still see. And Tommy,
As
I
can
see you.
Stormy.
Alright. I see you typing, Tommy. As the room goes dim, you guys hear a series of gunshots in quick succession from the main room.
Oh, shit.
And Timothy, as you're trying to crawl up through the plants, you feel them just start to wither and crumble like dried flowers around you. Like they just turned to dust. The water has drained almost completely from the room, and the little fishies are flopping on the floor. the snake is nowhere to be seen.
He is going to start panicking, and are like all the plants dead yet, or are they look like they're on like death's doorstep basically?
The only ones that still have any kind of life or color to them are the blue ones at the very top center, and some of the outermost fire blossoms.
He's going to use speak with plants, and he's going to plead to them. He's going to be like, please, I just want to help. What do I need to do? Where do I need to go? How can I help you? Like, he is on like the verge of tears at this point.
You get no answer from the plants trying to speak with them. So down in the main room, Mary's actually not going to hear a lot of this. The tower itself is heavily soundproofed to the more office spacey type part of the installation. But you did hear a lot of grumbling and argument back and forth among the pirates and the soldiers. As soon as the light went dark in the building, you heard shots ring out, and you know that the only ones carrying firearms at this current moment were the pirates.
Yo ho fiddle dee dee. Being a pirate is a word. Oh, I'm not muted. Shit.
Oh my god, you're adorable. What
Um,
the hell?
My bad.
So I know with Zelrim what he would want to do. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to Stormy. I'm gonna ask Stormy to grab the stone tablets, and then he's gonna pick up. Then Zelrim's gonna pick up both of the Janase.
Okay.
Basically, put one on each shoulder,
Mhm.
and he's gonna ask Stormy nicely if she could grab the stone tablets. That way, they can be examined. Because I'm assuming there's stuff on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a problem picking them up.
Cool. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back downstairs, especially after hearing the gunshot. So I guess I'll first go into room 2 with both of the Janases on my shoulders.
Okay. So in this room, this is completely blasted apart. There are bits of molten and twisted brass. Well, not molten anymore, but twisted brass kind of all over the room, and even in places embedded in the stone walls. There's glass everywhere, and where these chemicals have all mixed, the stone is actually sort of starting to get worn away and eaten. I know you didn't see it, but it's sort of like what was happening out in the rainstorm.
Gotcha. I'm gonna just avoid that, and I'm head down to the stairs to the first room.
Okay.
When I get down here, I want to go over towards Divina and put down the 2 bodies, and then look over Mistral and ask if she's okay.
Mistral doesn't respond. She's as out of it as the 2 mostly dead Genasi you just brought downstairs.
I tried casting my most powerful restoration on her and it did nothing. I fear we might have to destroy these machines.
Zelrim's gonna take a deep breath. Oh, well, one second.
Hello, mate.
Well, alright. I brought these 2 down. They're in the same bad shape as her. If you could look after them and look after her, I'm gonna go downstairs. There were some gunshots that went down, and I already know only one side had them.
That's just the crew doing what they're supposed to be doing, darling. Now, maybe we should focus on the task at hand so we can get your little girlfriend up and running.
Zelrum turns and growls and goes back over. What do you mean that was their job?
We're not here to play nice with the Imperials, mate. We got a job to do. We're supposed to be taking this station down, and we're taking this station down.
Yeah, we're
can I
taking
just-
the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you guys are in a conversation. Do it.
Zelrum's gonna look pissed at this point. Yeah, we're taking the station down, but the damn Imperials down there have more information that we fucking need.
She's just gonna roll her eyes, holster her pistol, and shrug a rifle off of her back and head up the stairs.
And
My kind of woman.
Zelrum's like, fucking cunt. All right.
Wow. Davina's gonna take off her blue cloak and put it on Mistral's back, and Zelrum would be the only one who sees this unless Zardos is looking. But when she takes it off, there's a thin part of the armor on her back that exposes two holes, like right beneath her scapulae, and there's twisted bone and massive red scar tissue on each side. And she puts the cloak over Mistral and leans over, I guess, just one of them, or one of the other Genasi, and heals it for 20? If that does anything?
So the Genasi's like overall physical form improves with the healing. The muscles kind of plump up a little bit, and the skin has a little bit of a less deathly pallid hue to it, but it doesn't do anything to bring it out of whatever comatose state it's in. The
Okay.
colors are still doing that frantic rippling. They still seem distressed.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta respond to something real quick. Davina, seeing that the healing magic helped at least in some way, is going to sit down and begin a prayer of healing for them, and if Zardos stays within the range, that tiny pellet that like tickled his nipple will get healed too. Zardos. Did I say Zardos? I'm so scared all the time that I mix up Zelrum and Zardos because I just mentally do.
I do the same thing.
But yeah, for Zardos. But yeah, that's what Davina's doing right now.
All right, Mary, down in the main room, one of the pirates just kind of laughs and says something snarky about how there's no room on their ship for prisoners, especially not scum like this. They've got enough issues with the bilge. And another volley rings out, and the rest of the prisoners are now ex-prisoners.
So they're all dead.
Yes, the pirates have executed all of the prisoners you took / hostages.
So with that being said, Mary is gonna shout to the top of her lungs, as loud as she can. Are you all fucking idiots? I said do not kill them. They were clearly not a threat anymore, and we needed valuable information.
Yeah, Mary is not in their chain of command, so good luck.
Yeah, one of the pirates, I mean, they're human, they can't really see in the dark down there, but they turn towards the sound of Mary's voice, and since she's an elf, she can at least see them. There's this sort of shit-eating smirk on his face, and he just goes, "You're not my captain, girl. I follow orders." You don't give them.
Good soldiers follow orders.
Basically, yes.
If Davina was there, she would backhand that dude and send a shockwave through the whole building.
Well, Zelrum's going downstairs to the main room.
Okay. We will touch base with the main room in a minute. Stormy, what are you up to with the machinery and the tablets?
The tablet she's going to put in her bag of holding him back into, just wherever. And since the Genasi are disconnected from the machinery, she's going to head upstairs with. You're going to continue going up the stairs.
Alright, so as she comes into Timothy's room, she sees what looks like a giant dead garden, basically. Everything is withered and dying around Timothy. These flowers here are just about dead, but there's still a tiny bit of color in them. The water has basically completely drained, and there are a bunch of tiny dead fishies on the floor. There's a sort of soft, childlike crying noise that seems to be coming from Timothy's flower crown. And you get the impression that something has gone tits up in this room, I'm guessing.
She's going to keep going. She's going to tell Timmy to either go downstairs or come with her. She's going to head up to the next floor.
All right. That floor has not been finished yet because that stairwell will take you up to the top of the tower. You and the captain will likely make it up there about the same time. Up there, it's a roiling storm. The rain has subsided. The lightning has calmed, but the winds are just whipping furiously. Like, it's going to be hard to keep your feet. Imagine, being on deck of a wooden ship in the middle of a damn hurricane. There is an array of multicolored crystals on the tower top surrounding a spire, and atop this basically it looks like almost like a lightning rod, but atop that is another crystal that sort of cycles through each of the colors that surround its base.
Okay.
And you see sort of standing about the roof of the keep, looking very, very amused. Two imperial high priests and a tall, broad-shouldered person. It's hard to tell if it's a man or a woman or what, because they seem to be made almost of storm clouds contained inside a suit of that dark metal plate armor. There's no
Gray.
helm though.
The same gray metal that the shackles were made out of?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's all I'm going to give you guys for the top of the tower. We can, Davina, are you going to go down or are you going to stay in the tower? Same thing for you, Zardos.
Davina is just going to stay with the Genasi, pull Mistral into her lap and hold her like very motherly, and begin singing the Song of the Valkyries to her, maybe calm her down a little bit.
Aww.
Good song.
Yeah, I was gonna play it
Dun
right
dun
now.
dun
Actually.
dun dun.
No, not that one. Different one.
Alright, so
No.
down on the main floor, I'm gonna get rid of all the tokens that are no longer here. Zelrum, as you come down, you see a bunch of bodies where your prisoners formerly were. They've all basically died quietly, quick, clean kills, one shot per. and now the pirates are just kind of loafing casually.
Is this girl dead too?
She is also dead, yes.
Alright, Zelrum's gonna go over to here. Real quick, the pirates were hired by the Resistance, correct?
Yes. Zelrum has sailed with them. He's familiar with them.
And just in theory, Zelrum knows when a deal has been made between the Resistance and the pirates. If the Resistance gives him just a singular task of taking down the tower, but also to kind of listen to what we're saying, since Zelrum's kind of been in a leadership role into these battles going through, correct?
So the agreement with the pirates was basically they would deliver you all to the tower and they would assist in taking down the fortress, but that was all that was promised.
Okay, I can work with that. Because I'm sure these pirates are dumb. Zelrum's gonna walk up and look at the corpses and then look back up to the one of the pirates and basically go, "Are you out of your goddamn mind?"
No. What's it to you anyway?
We needed them alive. Your job was to assist us to get here and to take down this tower. That means if we say we have prisoners, you keep them prisoners. Do you want fucking paid? And he clenches his fists up, looking right at them, basically ready to take them all on.
We're getting paid regardless. Your boss is already paid. We could have left you on that island and sailed away, but we brought you here to do our job, and now we follow the captain's orders. The captain says no prisoners. They shed our blood, they took 2 of ours, we take theirs. You kill whatever's in this thing, we blow it to hell, take you home, assuming you don't die, and that's the end. We sail off, fat, rich, and drunk, and you do whatever it is your little crusade does.
Well, let me tell you something here. When this gets back to the Resistance, when this gets back to the people paying you, you're not gonna get shit. You may have gotten some now, but the rest you were getting, I'm gonna make sure you don't see a goddamn bit of it. And you want to know something else? And he's gonna start using his booming voice with his astral self. It's like, I could kill the lot of you and we could take your fucking ship. Now you follow orders. And yes, I'm using intimidation.
Alright, roll intimidation.
Good. $23.
Alright, so they have seen what you do in combat. They know better than to fuck with you, especially without their captain around. Because they're pretty sure she's the only one that would be able to stand between them and you. But they're still not at all apologetic for what they did.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Since all this took place was in the dark, and Mary has night vision, did she see the crewmate who made the remark towards her who gave her that smirk and told her that she's not our captain?
Yeah. It's low light, she'd still be able to see it.
All right, who said it?
Pick one.
Pick one.
So I'm just gonna ready his fists.
This is bad.
Of course,
Let's
it
just
goes
say it was
quiet
this
right
one.
when the song ends. Can't believe
This one?
this.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. So
Oh, are
Mary
you
is
actually
gonna
listening to the
slowly.
music?
Sorry.
Nothing.
What? Yeah, I
Oh
I put
shit!
the
I didn't have
Rockies
the
on.
music bot muted. Fuck.
Oh shit. That's fine.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
Yeah, no, I just have to keep it muted because of copyright issues on the stream.
Just don't
Oh,
acknowledge it anymore.
sorry.
Just it didn't happen. What song?
Yeah,
There
I
was a
didn't hear any
song?
songs playing.
There was a song?
Big booty bitches.
Yeah, what song? Like,
All right,
Jesus.
sorry, Mary, you were doing a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I was waiting until everybody was done. All right. So Mary is gonna walk up to this person. She's gonna get up close in her face, in his face. You may, and she's gonna say to him, all tough. You may think that you're a big tough man, but no big tough man is going to shoot another man who surrendered without looking him in the fucking eye. Do it in the dark. You are no sailor. You're a fucking pussy.
Oh shit.
And she spits down to the side of the shoes, and he walks and she backs off.
Alright, literally the only thing keeping this pirate from shooting you point blank was the fact that Zelrum is standing right next to him, and he's pretty sure the satisfaction from putting another hole in your forehead would not be offset by Rocky Fist smashing his.
Yeah, Zeron's like, go ahead, draw your weapon. Watch what happens.
Alright, back upstairs to Mr. Timothy, and then this is going to probably be the last bit we do tonight. Next week we will reconvene, clean up the drama, and hopefully get to the boss fight. Alright,
Nice,
Mr.
nice.
Timothy, you hear the flowers in your crown kind of softly crying, and one of them, the one like that you've set most close to the center of your crown, just softly goes, "We don't know how it got here. They have a shard of the heart. How did they break the heart?"
Tears are streaming down Timothy's cheeks as well. And he just shakes his head because he's just like, I don't know. I don't know. But he's going to continue to look for this shard of the heart wherever it is or whatever it is. Um,
Oh,
can I make like an Arcana check? Would that help?
Go ahead.
Sort of go and look for it.
Go ahead.
Sweet.
oh, Silver.
What?
Nothing.
24.
All right, so with a 24, very faintly, you start to hear a humming kind of echoing the song you were singing, but it sounds weak. Like whoever's echoing your song is exhausted. And as these blue flowers or whatever finally start to wither away, beneath them you see a vibrant green, irregularly shaped shard of stone, and it's uh it starts to slowly like lose its luster, and every time you hear the song cycle back on itself, it flares to life for a minute, but each time that light, like the light starts to dim, and each time it comes back around, it's weaker and weaker. Um, if you reach out to touch it, you see kind of in front of your eyes, completely blocking out the world around you. So it's like you're standing there in the middle of a holographic projection of this. You see yourself in a massive, thriving forest with all kinds of huge, exotic plants that you've never seen the like of. Um, there are bird songs filling the air, and you hear just it's teeming with the sounds of life and vibrant flora and fauna. On the wind, there's a little bit of sort of the sound of panpipes, and excuse me. You see overhead um, brightly colored uh, birds with long trailing tail feathers just swoop by in like that kind of wedge formation that Canadian geese do.
Mm-hmm.
Two suns are kind of shining down between the trees. One is a bright golden color, and the other is more of a dusky red color. Um, and your vision kind of swoops out through this forest, almost as if you were riding along with some kind of charging beast. And you come out through the trees to a cliff's edge, and there's this waterfall just cascading down beside you. And as you look out over the cliff, you see this sprawling emerald green plain, and rising up from the middle of it is a what looks to be a castle made entirely of like braided uh braided wicker almost, or braided thorn bushes.
Okay.
And then suddenly it winks out, and when you look down again, the stone that you're holding is just a kind of lifeless grayish looking shale, and the flowers in your crown just kind of weep mournfully.
He's going to hold the shard between his two hands, and he's just going to look down upon it as the light from it finally fades and dims, and he's just going to weep along with the flowers as the tears just fall from his cheeks onto the shard. And he's still, you know, even though he's logically he knows it's not going to help, but he's still humming, the song. And then he clasps his hands around the shard and then just holds it close to him as he takes one final look around the room, just still crying for, all of the life that just got lost in here in mere seconds. As he just sort of still sings, making an internal prayer to whatever god may hopefully be listening before he heads back downstairs to reconvene with the group.
Okay, and that's where I'm gonna cut it, guys. I hope everybody had fun and I wasn't too over the top. Next week, like I said, we'll pick back up. It sounds like everybody's pretty much going downstairs. Zardos, I don't know, are you gonna try to join Stormy and the captain up top, or are you just gonna hang out and stand guard over Davina and the Genasi?
I don't know. I'll probably make my way up top.
Okay. So yeah, we'll pick up basically right where we left off. So keep track of where your HP is, your spell slots are, weapon charges, everything like that. And I will see you on Wednesday, same bat time, same bat network.
Hell
Hey.
yeah.
This was pretty
No,
awesome.
I don't
Thank
want to
you,
come
Sylph.
back. This campaign sucks. I hate all of you.
Wow.
Every
GG.
You can't trick me, Silver. I have your stream open. I can see your fucking facial expressions.
You
What did she
fucker!
say?
You fucker!
No,
I
they were just whimpering.
fucking
Ken, get the fuck
shit
out of there.
face!
Did you see their face now?
Yeah,
I
a great
may have
session.
been.
Don't.
I may have been tickling them.
I will have every one of those pirates attack Zelrum.
Absolute criminal.
Absolute criminal, Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, hi, Joe. Ah! You fucker!
Ow!
Yeah, Joe's been here
Serves
the
you
whole time.
right, bitch.
Well, oh
Ah,
wait, no,
fucking
stop. Oh, that
hell!
was music.
Okay, I need to stop the stream,
Please.
dude.
But yeah, I had fun.